if somebody says, next year, where do you picture yourself?
That's a good question. I hope that like by next year, to answer your initial question, like ultimately producing, possibly acting in the projects as well. I would direct, especially the feature that I wrote. I definitely would direct it, but again, like it's so dependent upon if somebody did come in and say, "We'll finance it, but we want someone else to direct it." Like I'm also not opposed to that, you know. So yeah, I don't know, but in the next year, I hope that I will be like at least getting ready to shoot one of these projects that we're working on right now and like fine tuning and still in the writing process.
So the stories you're trying to tell, what are you kind of focused on whenever you're getting in, like whenever you're looking at something and going, I want to write this down, or I want to produce this or make this? What kind of genre, what kind of stories are you looking to tell?
Yeah, well, in the stories that I'm interested in telling in the way of like writing and directing and stories that really like ultimately come from me as far as putting pen to paper. It's a lot about teenage girls in like messed up situations. It's a lot of like dramedy. I'm really into that right now, of like dark comedy, satire. It's some thriller stuff, psychological thriller. But yeah, it's a lot in that vein. And as you saw with like Paulette's movie, I also love stuff like that. I find that it's not, because Paulette's film, The World Is on Fire and I Just Want to Dance, is related in a way because it's this like experimental dystopian story about again like two teenage girls. So yeah, it kind of all over the place, but truly not a lot of horror and thriller, which I think people would possibly be surprised by.
You write what you know. It would make sense.
Yeah,
That's
and a
teenage
lot
girl
of
stuff.
times I find like the characters that I write, or often the stories that I want to tell, it starts with like asking myself, what kind of character do I want to play? And like, not that I'm always writing for myself, but you know, I feel like I've been acting for so long. There is so many like bucket list things that like I want to play in this world or play a character like this. Then this goes back to what you said earlier. It's like, okay, well, if it's not happening right now, the project doesn't exist right now, I'm not auditioning for it, or I'm not booking it, then I'm just going to write it myself and, you know, get to have a hand in the creation of that, whether or not I end up actually acting in those projects or not.